Welcome back to Magic Tarot Cards. It's Jasmine. Today I'm going to do a part 3 on the Tylee, Ryan, and Joshua Marrow incident. But first, I have a new email specially for private reading requests. So it's mcards615@yahoo.com. And this from this day forward, it will be in my description box. And this is where you'll email me for the private readings if you want one. Okay? And if you already have my number and you've gotten a reading before and you have my cell phone, you are free to text me if you want another one. Okay? Serious inquiries only, is what I'm looking for. Again, be mindful of the comments because I've had a couple of people coming on here that are non-believers and they say that I'm lying, I'm a liar, whatever. I'm not going to tolerate that. Okay, so tread lightly in the comments. You can comment all you want to, but don't be in there calling me names, calling me a liar. If you're a non-believer, then what are you doing on here in the first place? Okay. Now, I am using my phone. It only has 20 minutes of space right now. I pre-shuffle before because I shuffle for about 15, 20 minutes sometimes. I can't put that on camera until I use my laptop, which I have a brand new laptop, but I don't have internet service. Why? I turned it off last year because I'm saving my money for a huge project that I'm working on and that takes every dollar and every cent that I have. And I'm working on that, so I'm using my phone for now, okay? So this is my new email, all right? So now, on this reading, this is part 3. I've asked, again, I have 7 cards here. I asked about Tylee, Ryan, and Joshua Marrow and the parents. My question was, will their bodies surface, whether alive or dead, because remember in the last reading, part 2, I got 2 scenarios. Okay, 2 scenarios it was given me. So I asked again, are their bodies going to surface, whether alive or dead? And what is the final outcome for the parents? Okay, so let's get started with the first one. Here we have the 8 of Swords in the reverse. Okay, again, I'm seeing that someone was either in prison or felt imprisoned, or someone came out of jail or came out of this feeling of jail. So I'm thinking that this is the parents that were feeling imprisoned. One of them could have been in prison. The man could have been in prison in the past and he got let out. But I'm feeling that one of them, or they both, were feeling imprisoned when they were with their other spouses. And then when they got together, they felt liberated, or when they got rid of their children, they felt liberated. I'm feeling that they felt restricted by their children, and when they got rid of them, they felt this liberation. They were free from restriction. Okay, and then they felt like they can do whatever they wanted to do. Yeah, so that doesn't look good. Okay. So for the second one, this is the card of travel, successful travel, infinity. There's an infinity sign. So when you get this one in the upright, this is the 6 of Wands. Then you have successful travel, but it's in the reverse. So after they got rid of their children, nothing has been going right for them. The plans that they had didn't materialize. They felt that they were going to, be real successful at what their plans were, getting married, running off, whatever. But so far it hasn't been good mainly because people are asking them constantly about their children, where are their children at? And now they don't feel in peace. They don't feel like their plan is working out like they hoped for. By getting rid of the children, they were going to be free, liberated. They don't feel in control anymore. That's why they keep moving from place to place. I'm seeing they're moving from place to place because they're trying to find a place where they can feel free and liberated and where people won't bother them. But that's not going to happen for them because, the police is going to continue looking for them, harassing them, charging them, whatever. People are going to continue, asking them about their children until those children are found. Okay. Now here again, we have, this is when you're working hard on something and it's materializing very well. Well, again, their plan failed. So when it's in the reverse, I'm sorry, y'all, this is the 8 of Pentacles. But when it's in the reverse, that means your plan failed. It didn't work out the way you wanted it to work out. And this card came out in the last reading as well, in part 2, because their plan did not work out like they had hoped for. Sorry if my phone pauses. I am using my phone, and when someone texts me or calls me, it pauses the camera. Okay, and someone just texts me about a reading. So again, what I was saying, this card is suggesting that they are unhappy with their results of their plans. Their plans did not materialize, so they're thinking of doing something different, either moving away, starting over, or they're in a place right now where they don't know what to do since the police are after them. And I'm also seeing they're not managing money well for some reason. Maybe it's because they're moving around so much. So their money is not being managed well, and they're going to run out of it pretty quick. I know that they probably have money, but it's probably going to run out quick if they continue to not work and continue to spend money the way they are. But they feel like they got to keep moving from place to place because of their plans just didn't materialize. So that's what I keep hearing. Okay, so here we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, in the upright position, you're lucky. Everything's going well for you. But theirs is in the reverse. Every card here for them is in the reverse. So that's bad. So their fortune is about to run out. Their luck is about to run out. Nothing they do is going to work out for them because they're building bad karma. If they get rid of their children, they got a lot of bad karma that they got to pay back. Okay, and here's a card down here of a karmic debt being paid. So they've already built a lot of bad karma from the other murderers murdering their spouses. And, sorry, I'm getting a phone call. I think it's my mom calling me. She bought a new car today, so she's trying to tell me about that. So their karma is coming. Okay, the bad karma that they got around them, and it's a whole lot. It's coming because both their spouses were murdered, and they murdered their spouses so they could be together. They were already having an ongoing affair. Sorry, y'all, my throat is real hoarse today. Let me get a sip. I'm finally getting over the flu, but I woke up real hoarse today. I went out last night with my dance group. I am in a dance group. We danced at a halftime show for a basketball team, and then we went to this club, and it was really smoky, and the smoke just really got me, because I'm still trying to get over the flu. So I woke up really hoarse. But anyway, back to the reading. So karma is coming to get them. Their luck is about to run out. It's not going to be a whole lot longer. The police are going to move in on them. The reason the police haven't done anything yet is because they have to have probable cause and evidence. They don't have any evidence. There's no bodies, so they don't have any evidence. But, excuse my nails, y'all. I'm probably going to go get them done tomorrow. They are in trouble for not producing the children when the judge asked them to. So they are in trouble for that. They can be arrested for that. But, that takes time. I think there's got to be an arrest issue warrant that takes about 30 or 40 days or something like that. They are in trouble for that. But for the other parts, there's no evidence. Okay. There's got to be evidence for them to be, or probable cause for them to be arrested. Excuse me. Now here we have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. When it's in the upright position, here's the universe handing you, a lot of good things. But It's in the reverse. So that shows again that nothing good is coming to them. That everything's about to come to an end for them. This is the card of new beginnings. When it's in the upright position, it's the card of new beginnings. And they thought they had a new beginning when they got married or, to each other. But now they're seeing that, again, it's showing me again, they're seeing that their new beginning isn't materializing the way they thought it would. Okay. They didn't do things right. Of course they didn't do things right. They committed murder. Okay. So this card is suggesting you need to stop and think about what you're doing. This is literally what this card is saying. Stop, think about what you're doing, because everything you're doing is wrong. Okay, you're not doing things right, and the new beginning that you wanted is not going to materialize with this card. Okay, so you need to regroup, stop, regroup. Think about what you're doing. This is what this card suggests. Okay, so they're feeling kind of lost right now. Maybe one of them has low self-esteem. I'm hearing low self-esteem. I'm hearing a false start. Okay, that's what they had, a false start, because they thought they were going to have a great beginning. What this card suggests, great beginnings, but in the reverse, it's a false start, because nothing is going to materialize the way they hope for. And it's not. That's why they're moving from place to place. Okay, now here we have the Hermit. Okay, in the upright position, the Hermit goes up on the hill and he's thinking about, what he needs to do. But again, it's in the reverse. Why is the Hermit in the reverse? Okay, so with the Hermit in the reverse, I'm seeing that kind of like, this light he's holding here, the light is going out. No one is listening to the Hermit. The Hermit truly feels left alone in the dark. Okay, and even his walking stick can't balance him anymore. So no one is listening to them. No one's going to be paying attention to what they say, because they know that they're lying. And they refuse to learn from their foolish mistakes. Okay, these two people, even though they're not having a great beginning, even though their luck is running out, even though their travels haven't been successful, and even though their plan didn't materialize, they're still not learning from their mistakes. Okay, why aren't they learning from their mistakes? Because they're idiots. They don't feel like they made a mistake. They don't feel like they're wrong. They both got screwed up ideas about the world coming to an end, or, all those stupid things that they believe in, Yeah, our world might come to an end one day, but it's not going to happen tomorrow, where you got to go kill your children or hide your children or whatever. So this is what this card is suggesting. And they, hold on. My throat is so dry. That's what I get for going out last night. So they're not learning from their foolish mistakes, their foolish decisions. They also have a tendency to daydream. I'm seeing daydreaming here. Like they think that if they do this, that something wonderful is going to come out of it. They fantasize a lot in their minds about how things are going to work out when they're not working out at all. Okay. This card suggests that they have their heads in the clouds. Like they're not thinking straight. They're thinking about all these wonderful things that are going to happen because of the decisions they made to get together and get rid of their children. So they got their heads up in the cloud, and we're going to live a happily ever after life, and all that. But it's not going to materialize. So they're living in a la fantasy land is what I'm seeing. Okay, so oh goodness. So now we have the 10 of Swords. Okay, this is the end of a karmic cycle. Okay, you see the man laying there dead. All the swords are on his back. The yellow means that there's a new day, a new beginning coming even after this end, but it's in the reverse. Okay, why is it in the reverse? Okay, this card is the card of the end of a cycle. Okay, so when it's in reverse, it's the end of a cycle, and then you have a new bright day coming when the yellow appears. But in the reverse, it shows that the karmic cycle of change has finished. So, meaning for them, because I asked what was their final outcome and were these children bodies ever going to surface or not. I'm not seeing in the cards that their bodies are going to surface yet. These cards, I'm not seeing that in these cards. It doesn't mean that they're not later in the future. But in these cards, I'm seeing that they're not going to surface. Okay. So, yeah. So now that their final moment has come, I do see that they're going to, that the ending is going to come. Eventually, the police is going to catch up to them. All the things that are happening now are going to come forward. They're going to pay a karmic debt for what they did. The end is coming. Okay? The end is coming. This card suggests that trauma is going to be like in the past, but it's not going to be for them. It's going to be for the people that are waiting to hear the truth, waiting for the results to come out. And yeah, they're going to have a tragic end, whether it be caught and go in jail, maybe even gunned down by the police, who knows. But I do see even a divorce. I see a divorce somewhere. I do see something happening to these people, but the end is coming. The end is coming. Yeah, hold on. So if these children surface, because in my last card, there was 2 scenarios, okay? I mean, in my last reading, there was 2 scenarios. There was a scenario that the children were hidden and put away, or the children were dead, okay? I'm going to give you 2 scenarios here on this card. One of them is if the children are hidden, that they're going to finally come out of that, and they're going to be able to start a positive cycle and start over. If they're dead, okay, then the bodies might possibly pop up, but the end of the cycle is coming. This card suggests that the end of the cycle is coming. So the end for these people is near. It's very, very near. Karma is going to catch up to them for all the murders that they did. I myself feel these children are dead. I feel that they're dead. And my last 2 readings, it suggested that they're dead. Even though that was a second scenario, I still see an ending where the children were either killed or put away somewhere, where they died or locked up somewhere. Okay? So every time I do these readings, the energy is very negative. It's horrible. I can barely talk. I feel like I'm struggling to talk to get this reading out. I feel like someone is choking. Someone is struggling to get their words out. And I feel a long, difficult struggle. I don't know if it's for the children or for these people, but I'm feeling this energy of a long, difficult struggle. And then the ending is coming. It's final. I'm hearing the word final. I'm hearing the word tragic. And I'm hearing the word karma is coming in. Okay? So, yeah. This is just touching on the surface. So I do see them being either arrested or caught or stopped somewhere for either more questioning, attained, or detained. I'm hearing the word detained for questioning. But the karmic cycle is about to close out on these people pretty soon. I can't give you a time frame because I would have to do more shuffling. I don't want to do any more shuffling right now. I got to do a personal reading for someone that's just texting me right now, so I'm going to do that. And then I will touch again on this topic. All right. This is just quick. And also don't forget I have a new email. I'm going to put it in the description down below. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tread lightly in the comments. You can tell me what you think about this reading. Do not call me names or be disrespectful to me. This is my work. If you don't like it, you can go elsewhere. There's thousands of other tarot card readers. Beware of the fake ones because there are fake ones out there. But I'm not one of those. Okay, so tread lightly in the comments. And if you like it, fine. And if you don't, you can go elsewhere. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.